Lil Speedy is hands down one of the youngest crash outs that we have covered on this channel. From meeting up with the Opps for a shootout.
You got the wrong music playing. You got like cool music playing. When you talking about one of the youngest crash outs, you supposed to play the dork music. Cause that's all
hands down one of the youngest crash outs that we have covered on this channel. From meeting up with the Opps for a shootout to backdooring people he was once cool with and mocking their death online, Lil Speedy has made himself the top op in Chicago and even going in and out of juvenile hall at only 15 years old. After joining one of the deadliest gangs in Chicago, the infamous Bloodhounds, Speedy would continue to rain havoc in the streets of Chicago in the name of his fallen gang leader, Lil Jeff.
Speedy, nobody's up. They really mad about this.
What's stopping y'all from taking that route and crashing out?
I'm crashing out all the way. I'm doing whatever I can to do something to you.
And Speedy keep trolling, it's gonna be 30K on his head, and I bet you he be dead by tonight. Keep trolling, his gonna be dead. Keep trolling, and the next time I see his mom face gonna be split open on my dead cousin.
Chicago police are investigating the shooting death today.
And then it was like nothing happened. But this ain't cool, bro. It's like, man, don't get me wrong. It's kind of entertaining to watch because of how crazy it is. But this people real life, folks. Don't think this is cool and this what you really got to do in the real life. No, bro.
Of a 15-year-old boy. Police say they found him with a gunshot wound to the head inside a home just before noon today.
And I remember watching this whole situation
Lil
play out.
Speedy was born and raised in the south side of Chicago near the Inglewood area. As a kid, it would seem that although Speedy had both parents in his household, his father would be in the streets for a better portion of his life. It would even turn out that later on, we would find out that the name Lil Speedy was actually a street name passed down from his father, the original Speedy.
Right.
Since Lil Speedy would be around street life at a young age, he would then jump off the porch in 2021 at about 11 years old. It was around this time that Speedy would hang out more and more with his cousin Lil 50 and his friend Queso, and the three of them would have each other's back in these unpredictable streets of Chicago. However, it was around 13 years old when Speedy was introduced to Lil Jeff and Rel Vert, the infamous members of the Bloodhounds.
And now he wants to be just like Little Jeff, the biggest savage, crazy crash out of them all. Phone them. Y'all ass gonna be just like these niggas. Two people, I swear to God on Jesus Christ, I'm not trying to be funny, but two people in this video that we looking at right now is passed away. The only one left is Rel Vert. Like, when y'all gonna learn that this ain't it? I promise you, this is not it, folks. Y'all tweaking, gang. I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing a video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people to start earning money on freecash.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to freecash.com, click the QR code right here, or go in the description below and start getting that bag. You did?
Once Speedy met these two, he was starstruck, and he knew that he wanted to pursue a life identical to the ones that he had seen the Bloodhounds living. Things would soon become extremely dicey after this moment, considering there would be a beef brewing between Speedy and Queso's cousin, PGF Fully Chop. It was rumored that the feud would start after Lil 50 and Fully Chop would steal a gun. However, after this gun was stolen, Fully Chop and Lil 50 would become Speedy's biggest ops. After the death of Lil Jeff, we would see Lil Speedy and Queso do an interview with the Chirac's History Channel, in which we would see these guys creep up on vehicles in traffic, ready to dump bullets in the street, on camera. He would further incriminate himself in this interview, saying that he knows that people have put money on his head, and that if anyone needs guns or cars, that he's a one-stop shop.
Oh my God.
Uh-oh. Hold on now.
See, now this is that weirdo type of stuff that I be talking about, bro. This is not what's going on, folks. They just flexing, bro. This is all a flex, bro. But let's watch them act like this is GTA RP right now. Let's watch this shit in 4K. He said that bitch got one headlight.
One-stop shop.
That bitch got one headlight.
Now they finna all up their guns and they finna hit the crouch walk. Do your homework. Now look, they run to the alley and do absolutely nothing. You see what I'm saying? Because they knew it was nobody. They knew it was nobody. But I gotta show y'all on the camera this was really going on. Oh my God, look. Like, y'all ain't doing this all day, bro. Like, come on, bro. You only fooling people who ain't never been in the streets.
What's the man?
Is Speedy Bloodhound?
Hell yeah. Hell no.
Did y'all grow with Q50 and Jeff, or met them recently before the
dumber
fame?
and dumber, James.
Nah, personally, me, I just met Q50. I just met Q50. I used to see Jeff and shit when I was
Jeff, I knew Jeff since I was like, what? 12, 13, some shit like that.
I keep seeing them talk about something about a pipe getting took or something.
No,
Tell me about that.
No, my grandma.
I never got took at all. Stolen was the word. What? Motherfuckers be stealing, they dirty.
My grandma, when a nigga take something, that damn near force.
No, you got no niggas supposed to take something, so your shit took. Motherfuckers be stealing.
Ask Speedy what's to the money on his hair rooms. Yeah, they getting crazy.
Lord,
It's like a honey bun, man. I don't know. Damn, how much? Don't do a one-stop shop. You need a cop.
One-stop shop. If you even want a cop, get your paperwork on that.
No bullshit.
Not long after this interview,
It'd be so weird, bro. Like, y'all chasing it so hard right now, gang. I don't.
was alleged that Fully Chop and Speedy would meet up for a shootout at Speedy's house. Speedy would post on IG, check Morgan and Carpenter, who didn't shoot back. Then Fully Chop would post to his story, Speedy, is your crib good, blood? These kids are insane, and keep in mind that they are only about 14 and 15 years old at this time. Chop would go on an interview with On A Couch TV to further diss Speedy and tell the public that he had taken a gun from him.
All my family is so many.
Speedy again.
There, because there's so many.
Yeah, that's how they rob. That's how they rob.
Speedy is nobody.
Speedy is nobody.
Everybody. He used to sit in the back seat.
In the middle of the seat and get his gun took every time. Never blew when they got in the shootout. His ass.
About everybody. He was in the middle every time we out been trafficking in the middle.
Daddy claiming the hood he not from.
He's not from Bloodhound. That's some drill shit. They really mad about this. Look. They really mad about this.
Oh my! Every time I watch this video, this so stupid. Like this, bro. It's so like, gang. We stupid. We stupid. We stupid. And it's getting stupider and stupider and stupider every year, gang. Like, Jesus Christ, please help us, Lord. You the only one that can help. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm just one person.
It didn't take long for Speedy to jump on the same exact platform to clap back and explain his side of the story. And in this interview, he explains the beef between his cousin Lil 50 and how Lil Jeff inspired him to be the crash out that we witnessed today.
50 was my boy.
How'd just go down the drain like?
Stealing folk. Don't know how to, you know, they got sticky fingers. It's really all over some backdoor, that's all. They thought we was finna backdoor somebody else for them, and then they backdoor blood. That's all it was. But folks, like the truth, like Lil 50 is a goofy, man. I don't even know he be funny, folks. That's my cousin, and all, but folks' ass is a goofy. He don't do shit but drive, blood.
If you're really in the streets for real, putting in work and all that, you probably shouldn't play on social media or like
I ain't about
take it serious.
I feel like you could do whatever you want to do, I ain't gonna lie. I done seen real deal killers do that. So why not? Saying what?
What are you talking about? Why not? Because you don't want to go to jail, bro. Like, did we forget what? Like,
Definitely going. Why not, bro?
Like, what's stopping y'all from taking that route and crashing out? Because we see a lot of y'all really be strategically planning how y'all move for real.
I ain't gonna lie. That question ain't really for me. I already told him, fuck, I'm crashing out all the way. I won't gonna crash out. I'm doing whatever I can to do something.
Ladies and gentlemen,
if I feel like
we got him.
If I feel like you're a threat to me, I'm crashing out, bro. That's just how I ain't gonna lie.
Speedy would begin his backdoor reputation by first setting up his former friend Queso into getting his gun taken. And if that wasn't bad enough, he would then be on live with Lil 50 moments before he was gunned down by Lil Tay in Trap City territory. Now, this is speculation that Speedy had anything to do with this. However, he would then go on to post a picture of the scene where Lil 50 was killed with the caption, I just told you.
Did that.
then go on to post a picture.
I didn't know he did that. I didn't know he did that at 1:51 in the morning like that. What? See, now my next question is, what time did Lil 50 pass away, bro? Was this before or was this after? Because if it was before, that's spooky. Do your homework on spooky. But if it was after he passed away, but before they discovered the body, bruh, like, that's what it's like. Bruh. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
of the scene where Lil 50 was killed with the caption, "I just told you to be on point, gang." This would result in Lil 50's sister Jada letting the public know that she has $30K that she had just raised in the funeral costs, and she plans to put it on Speedy's head.
And Speedy keep trolling, it's gonna be 30K on his head, and I bet you he be dead by tonight. Keep trolling, his gonna be dead. Keep trolling, the next time I see his mama face gonna be split open on my dead cousin. While his daddy wanna troll.
Now this is some insane mob shit going on between teenagers. Then, in December 2024, things would get serious after Fully Chop would post, "Mention 50, nah, he dead," in which Speedy would then respond in eerie 3 hats, insinuating that he's got 3 bodies. And he would also say, "I have no friends, just saying, watch me work," and we all know what that means. Moments later, we would hear that his former friend Queso would be shot point blank in his head while sitting in a chair in his own bedroom. After word around town would bring heat to Lil Speedy, he would seemingly do some damage control, posting, "I didn't even want to get on
I ain't want to get on the net, brother, but you just, my head up, you know what, I love you, they gonna say
the net, brother, but you just fucked my head up, you know, bitch, I love you." They saying, "I didn't even want to get on his ops to catch him slipping." Now with this, when he would, bitch, I love you, they gonna say what they want. Speedy's antics would get much worse when he would post an old photo of his ops, further provoking his ops to catch him slipping.
No. That was even low.
Now at this point, everyone had known that Speedy was claiming Bloodhound, but there was still a ton of speculation until Vert would go on to co-sign Lil Speedy directly, and he would be seen on IG Live with Vert's chain, while flashing a gun and dissing all of his ops. Speedy would then also be seen shooting a music video with Bloodhound music video filmer AMF Visuals. However, all of this momentum would soon come to an end when Speedy would be booked under unknown charges. Some are speculating that he took some charges as an initiation to join the Bloodhounds. Now you tell me what you think in the comments. While he was locked up, Chop would continue to drop disses, and when asked when he would stop mentioning Speedy, Chop would reply, "Whenever he's dead." Although, not long after, Chop would find himself in custody as well. Some were speculating that Speedy snitched based on the timing, but that would later be debunked. Then a couple of months later, Speedy would be released, and would immediately address the snitch allegations, saying, "I'll unalive myself before I rat." All of the top members would take this opportunity to repost Lil Speedy, further solidifying him as an official Bloodhound to the public. After Speedy would change his IG handle to Bloodyhound Lil Speedy and would go on to post, "We all are one. You can't be into it with one of us and not all of us." With all eyes on Speedy.
Now he Bloodhound. You can't be one of us without one of us and none of us and all of us.
It was the perfect time to drop his first visual titled "How I Get," which is now at over 427K views to date, of course taking aim at all the ops. Shortly after this, he would get signed to Grade A and Create Music Group. Then about a week later, Speedy drops another visual titled 9 Block Finest, which is at over 374,000 views to date, only further reminding Chicago who the King Snake really is. Now outside of Vert and Speedy being seen together constantly, I mean even giving up their location like their 800 TJ, but nonetheless, it would seem that this is...
I can't watch this video no more. I just gotta stop it right now. I'm sorry.